Hi, thank you for tuning in to maryw.jones of Avision Realty here in Huntsville. I really do appreciate that, guys. I will continue my discussion on real estate tips. And if you want to hear what I have to say, just keep watching. Okay, guys, as always, I really do appreciate you for stopping by. You really don't know how much that blesses my heart. And if this is your first time, welcome. You can also become a part of the precious family. Just once you finish watching this video, watch it to the end. You can click on that subscribe button and you can become a part of the precious family, and click on the notification bell. That way you will be notified each time when I upload a new video. All right, guys, so I am still excited. Okay, guys, we are going to continue talking about the real estate tips in real estate. And this is for the home buyer. If you are purchasing a home, if this is your first time purchasing the home, this will be for the first time home buyers. If you have already purchased a home, you can also use these tips. Okay, so on that previous video, I talked about the different tips about getting your money in place, tips on making sure your money is seasoned. Don't just put the money in the bank and when you get ready to purchase a home, but make sure you got that money already sitting in the bank. So I talked about that, and also I talked about your anticipated time on purchasing a home. So just going to continue talking about those types of tips, something that can help you purchase this home without you walking in, on the blind side. Just want to make sure that you got some information to go with when you get ready to purchase that home. Just want to make sure you got the information under your belt, so when you get ready to purchase your home, you will not be, on the blind side. So another tip. Okay, your tip is your earnest money. When you purchase a home, you're going to need that earnest money when you put that money down on the home. And what the earnest money is, and that's spelled EARNEST, earnest money. That is just showing good faith. Like if you come and you want to purchase a home from me, then you don't pay all of your down payments up front. That down payment, remaining of your down payment is due at closing. Let's say your down payment is $7,000. You guys, I hope you by now caught on to my $200,000 that I always using as an example. So if your house is $200,000, you got to put down $7,000, depending on what type of loan you're getting. Okay, I'm just using $7,000 because that's the lowest that you can put down right now, unless you want VA or USDA. But we are not talking about that. That's another subject. Okay, so we'll talk about that in another video. So right now, we are just going to talk about that down payment of $7,000. Okay. Okay, so out of that $7,000, if your earnest money is $500 or $1,000, you're going to put down that $500 or that $1,000, whatever that ML is saying that you have to put down. Okay, so that's how we coming up with the $500 and the $1,000. So let's go with the $500. You're going to put down $500 on this house, and we know your down payment is $7,000. Well, at closing, they're going to subtract the $500 from your $7,000. And so you'll be left owing the $6,500 for your remaining down payment. Keep in mind, we're talking about the down payment. We are not talking about the other closing costs, all of that other money. We discussed that some in the previous video, so you can always go back to that video. And I have the link to that video in the description box. Guys, I forgot my disclaimer again. My disclaimer is that do not rely on this information for financial, taxes, or legal advice. If you need legal advice, go ahead on and seek legal advice. I am not an attorney. I am not a CPA. I am a licensed real estate broker. Okay, but anyway, your earnest money, we was talking about that. Yes, right. So your earnest money will be subtracted from your down payments at closing. So make sure that's tip number 1. Make sure you got your earnest money handy, okay? Okay, so tip number 2. Decide on what type of loan that you want to use. Go to the lender. Get pre-approved. Talk to your lender about different types of loans that works best for you, that fits you best. Talk about the type of loan that fits you, whether it's FHA, conventional, USDA, VA, whatever. You need to discuss that. All of that is taken out of all of that should be taken care of. Another tip is make sure that you are getting your pre-approval letter when your lender says that you are approved. Don't walk out that office unless you got that approval letter in your hand. And the reason why I say that, because sometimes your loan officer might get busy, or your loan officer might be out of the office for that day, or going out to lunch. Anything can happen. You need that pre-approval because sometimes they probably gone home for today, and nobody else probably can get on their computer. Nobody else knows what's going on in the office. And they say, well, ma'am, you got to wait until the next day until your loan officer come in. You can lose a house just by waiting until the next day. So make sure that you got that pre-approval letter before you leave that office. It's very important. You can lose a deal. You can lose that dream house if you don't have that pre-approval letter, okay? So that is another tip. Another tip is make sure that you get some type of document from your loan officer letting you know how much your payment is going to be. They're going to guesstimate your taxes and insurance. All of this will be estimated when it comes down to your taxes, your insurance, all of that. But at least you will have some type of leeway. You can get this from your lender when you get that pre-approval letter, because your lender's supposed to give you those docs anyway by law. Okay, so make sure, ask for that package before you walk out. Don't wait till you get home. If they say, okay, well, I will email them to you tomorrow, and say, no, I need this today. I need to go home and go over my package. Okay, another tip is the reason why you need those docs with you. It's because you want to read what you have signed. You want to make sure that we as buyers, we as consumers, we don't read. We just, most of us, 90% of us, we just sign papers, and we rely on our loan officer or our realtor. This video is getting a little lengthy, so we're going to break this down. Put it in. We're going to draw it in, guys. And we are going to cut this video off. I will have all of my information down in the description box below. My email, my phone number. I prefer for you to text me, call me, or email me. All right, guys. Thank you for riding with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. You have already watched this video up until this point, so you can go ahead on, and if you have not subscribed, you go ahead on and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and you will be notified each time when I upload another video. Okay? And I will see you in the next video, right? Alright, so I will see you in the next video. And I will see you in the future because your future looks good on you. Bye-bye.